Fellow Kenyans, I shall be a far-sighted president. I'm a president of today's generation and the future generations. I shall create transgenerational wealth for Kenyans. I will create wealth for today's generation and for 10 generations ahead of us. A country that prospers must have a leader whose focus is not about today only, but also strategizes for the future. May all Kenyans here and beyond know that I stand not only for this generation, but for the next generation and many generations to come. I will take care of those alive today and those unborn as though they were born. I target that my presidency shall be felt up to 10 generations in the future. I shall carry the burden of my generation, the present generations, and 10 generations that will come after me. I shall further ensure that our national and individual savings shall be able to cater for our nation for 10 years, even when faced with a severe, catastrophic situation like what we are facing today, the COVID-19 pandemic or disaster. Kenyans need not to worry how to survive for the next 10 years. We shall require the 6th president to build on this legacy and secure Kenya for an additional 10 years. Hence, Kenyans shall be safe for 20 years to come. Thus, in the event of a disaster in 2023, for example, and God forbid it never happens, I'm simply giving an example, Kenyans shall be safe up to 2042. With this year of this 10-year period I'm going to create, I'm going to enable sufficient support for 10 years. So you'll be okay from 2032 to 2042, for example. And if it occurs, and God forbid it does, in 2042, Kenyans shall be secure up to 2062. As I invest heavily today for the generations alive today, my other eye and mind looks and remains focused into the near and distant future of our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. So one eye of my eyes shall be focused today. The other one shall be facing far into the future. So one eye shall be for today and the other one into the future, so that I prepare life, a better life, for our children and grandchildren. As we create 12 million jobs today, I've also finalized the plans to put up investments for future job creation. This will create 20 to 50 million jobs by the year 2050 for our children and grandchildren. With Professor Joseph Mburu as your 5th president, live and rest with the assurances that the life of your child is also secured today. Our children being born today will find a new welcoming Kenya ready to receive them. In the days of my presidency, I will roll out a plan where no child born of a Kenyan heritage child, the Kenyan who is born of Kenyan heritage, shall begin life with a poor reception in life and future. I will repeat that. Our children being born today will find a new welcoming Kenya ready to receive them. In the days of my presidency, I will roll out a plan where no child born of a Kenyan heritage shall begin life with a poor reception in life or a poor future. The Kenyan child, the Kenyan mother and father, need to be proud of the Kenya I am coming to build. A Kenya that guarantees their children the best on earth as in the heaven that is coming upon the ends of days on earth. This is the Kenya I'm bringing to you, fellow Kenyans. And that Kenya to come, it's only me that it can come by, not those other presidential candidates. If I don't win this election, it will be hard for that Kenya to come by, because my vision and faith in God are different from all the others. I dream for that great Kenya. Give me the chance to bring it, because that is a legacy I want to live in Kenya. I'm not coming to benefit myself, but build a Kenya for your children. And I have nothing else to benefit other than leaving a rich legacy of prosperity and a great nation. Let me be remembered for that I brought 2,000 factories. I planned well for your future and the future of your children for the next 10 generations. That I brought 12 million jobs. Let me be remembered for that. And I will work hard for Kenyans to remember me on that. Help me to go all over all the 1,450 wards in Kenya. Fuel my car from one end to the other. I will appreciate by going to M-Pesa, my presidential M-Pesa line, 0748265314. If President Trump and Joe Biden and Obama, as presidents of the most powerful country in the world, sought for help, I'm a third world country. I belong to third world country leadership. I don't want to be a thief. I don't want to be corrupt. I would rather ask for assistance to get to every part of Kenya. Make this M-Pesa busy and the most famous, 0748265314. For well-wishers all over the world, send your support to my website donation point. My website is mburu.com, and hit the donate button. Fellow Kenyans and all my wishers around the world, remember this. On March 8th, 2023, I shall employ 1 million Kenyans. I and my government shall give employment letters on March 8th, 2023 to 1 million Kenyans. Let us make that day come a reality by electing Professor Joseph Mburu. Thank you for listening to me this far.